GameFront!
Update!
GameFront!
Update!
Wow, I totally had a little hiccup in there, and it caused my gugas to get a little messed up. I'm sorry.
I thought that you were mocking my update part.
No, it was all me messing up there. Hey guys, GameFront update time. Hey James, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Mitch?
I'm doing pretty good too.
I don't mean to point it out. Did somebody repossess that awesome poster from your wall?
No, what happened was
you couldn't afford it anymore?
Our landlord came in, and the poster was on the little thing where the thermostat was supposed to go. Yeah. So they had to take it down, and we haven't put it up yet. But yes.
Wait a second. So you guys had put the poster over the thermostat?
No, there wasn't a thermostat there yet. It was just
And your damn landlord was like, "Oh, I got a whole long wall here. I need to put it behind that poster."
Yes, because that was where the little jack where the thermostat was supposed to go.
Oh, there was a jack there.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's probably, it's all coming together now. That's probably why you put the poster there, to hide the jack.
Yes, to hide the jack. You are a regular super sleuth, James.
Yeah.
Batman's got nothing on you.
Did you say Batman?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like that. I feel like he's got some strengths too.
He's the world's greatest detective, James. Don't you know that?
Not anymore.
Well, yeah, not anymore. All right. So what's going on in the world, James? What should we talk about?
Well, first of all, I think one important thing to bring up is the fact that Steam has now added the ability to tag games for easier searchability.
This is, are you saying that this is a good thing? 'Cause
I think it's a great thing.
Really? Have you seen the abuses that people have been,
I have. I've seen the abuses. And, I mean, Wikipedia has abuses too, but do you just disband it? I mean, that's where I get all of my facts.
I think I'm on the fence on this one. I think it's a good system. I don't think that users should be able to tag it. You get
who should? Developers?
I
think, put like awesome game.
Some sort of moderator or something on at Valve or whoever works on Steam should be in charge of tagging games when they come out, and you get things like Gone Home getting tagged as Gone Homo and not a game.
Well, you have no idea how often I go on Steam and I'm like, I need to find a Gone Homo game.
Or I need to find a game. I need to find a game that's not actually a game.
Well, no, here's the thing. Is that there are abuses, and in my mind, there's a real simple fix. All you have to do is make it where 3 people have to tag it the same thing. Okay? Now, sure, 3 people might write in Gone Homo as a tag for Gone Home, but maybe just make it a complex system that we don't all understand, but has some things that prevent too much abuse.
That's a horrible idea, James. I'm so glad you don't work at Valve.
What?
Because three people? Do you know how big the internet is, James?
How often do 3 people say the same wrong thing? Never.
Never. Not in this world.
But the thing is who cares if Gone Homo shows up as a tag, as long as what's a good description for Gone Home?
Story driven.
Adventure.
So
let's just say,
not really adventure.
Let's just say for a moment that 3 people thought like you and said story driven, and I was like, I want a good story that's driven through gameplay. And I write story driven down for my search, and Gone Home comes up. I see the other tags. I see one that says Gone Homo, and I think to myself, clever wordplay, sir. But that's not the game I'm looking for. I am going to, however, still see it because of the story driven tag. And I'll buy it. I don't care about the other tags.
I don't think you... Well, I think in a world where Reddit exists, and there are congregations of people who are so fervent about their dislike for a certain game, they can very easily game the tagging system and flood the tags with tags that don't accurately describe a game.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's better than nothing. At this point,
No,
before
it's not.
today,
It's not better than nothing.
then don't use the search. Don't use it, Mitch. If you're so upset that people have gamed the system, don't use it.
Oh, anyway, moving on.
I guess, but I still feel I won that
No,
conversation.
you didn't. You did
I
not
mean, you
win.
don't have a good reason for it not to be there. Well, give me one reason not to
Your
have
suggestion is stupid, and you're stupid.
it. Well, that's a pretty good argument. I can't argue that.
So what else is going on? Well, we're finally getting out of the early year drought of video games. Someone commented on the Mega Man 2 James vs. Games, and we were like, guys, I've been following you for 2 years now, and I love you guys, but you need to stop playing retro and indie games because blah blah blah. Blah. I don't know exactly what else was said.
That's when you tuned that person out?
Yeah. And the honest truth is, there is literally nothing coming out, or nothing out for us to play other than indie games and retro games. So, I think you gotta cut us a little bit of slack.
A little bit, but when you use the word literally, no new games coming out, and you're lying, how are people supposed to believe you? Hold on, let me just list off the games that came out today on Steam. Where is Steam?
That are not indie games?
Well, but it's not retro. So
But he said indie games and retro games.
Well, that person's half wrong. And actually, there's nothing wrong with that person. Well, here's one. Oh my God, Zombies. That's a new game.
Who published that?
It's published by. I don't know how to find that information.
Oh,
Ghostlight. It's published by Ghostlight or Ghostflight. Hold on, let me focus my eyes. I can read it. I think it's Ghostflight.
All right. And is that not an indie developer?
Well, the tags are zombies, bad, boring action strategy, better than League, chain reaction shooter, oh my god, strategy, Steam trading cards, innovative, fresh puzzle game original. So, man, the tagging system must have really annoyed you there, huh? But I was glad. I was looking for a game that was better than League. Found it.
Good for you. You could have just played Dota or something. Which, by the way, I don't actually agree that Dota is better than League. I know blasphemy, though, but anyway. So yeah, the game drought is coming to an end. Next week there's going to be Strider. Week after that is a big week. It's going to be Thief and Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Or Lords of Shadow 2. Oh, what?
I don't want to play either of those games.
Well, too bad, because you took Titanfall from me, so you're getting Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2.
Oh, but you have spoken so highly of the demo.
Yeah. Did you watch my demo video?
I didn't watch your demo video, but I did read what you wrote in Campfire. Can I share it?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean it's not a secret.
Ghostbusters alarm is going off.
When there's something strange going on in James's house, who you gonna call? The fire department! Dun, dun.
I rarely run with a cup of coffee. Like that. Can you see the steam coming off of this?
I can.
Yeah, I should not have sprinted like that.
Did you tag it as hot? Scalding? Delicious.
And gone homo. And gone homo. And I love it.
What were we talking about? So yeah,
Lords of Shadows.
Yeah,
I don't
Lords
want
of Shadow
that
2.
game.
What?
Is it side scrolling?
No, it's an action game.
I don't want to play that. Is there a good story?
Yeah, I guess so.
Sounds bad to me. Is it better than League? That's what I've been searching for.
I mean, here's the thing. I have very high standards when it comes to action games. That's kind of my genre. And when I played the demo, I felt like it felt very generic. There was nothing that impressive about it. I don't know if you didn't see it, but I get kind of... It doesn't really bother me, but I like making fun of it when games have like something that you're supposed to climb up, and in this case it was like this giant colossus, And normally, you wouldn't expect to see climbable things on a giant colossus. And sometimes games try to disguise it, but you obviously see that a game developer, intended you to climb up this path. But in Castlevania Lords of Shadow, there are randomly placed yellow pegs everywhere on the colossus, just so that you can climb up them. And I'm just like, what engineer thinks that this is a good idea to put these random yellow pegs so that I can climb up the colossus?
Should have just put a giant ladder on his back.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do that, why not just put up a giant ladder?
Yeah. I don't know. I liked the Castlevania games that were 2D side scrollers, but
those are amazing.
I just don't care enough. I never played any of these new Castlevania action games. I don't have room for it in my heart.
So, I mean, people who are watching this video, James, are not going to be excited about you playing Castlevania. I think you should fake it a little and get people excited about your walkthrough.
Did you say Castlevania?
Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, your most anticipated game of the month.
Oh my gosh! I've been waiting for this game to come out since Castlevania Lords of Shadow 1.
You know what's really funny? Is that there's a delay. So it actually sounds like you're dubbing yourself over. So, like, we're trying to censor what you really said.
You know what? That is funny. You know what I watched just yesterday? Why? I don't know. But the first video where you, Zach, and I ever showed our faces, but we changed who was talking over who. And I read through the comments, and I liked it a lot. It was fun.
Oh, that was a fun time. People don't know this. Our original boss, Mark, didn't want us initially to show our faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had to convince him. He liked the mystique of having just disembodied voices on our videos. So we had to kind of twist his arm to allow us to appear on camera that one time.
And I think it went well.
I think it was the right decision to make to allow our faces and personalities to come through in these videos. Especially you, James. Look at that. Look at that.
No, especially you.
Oh, James, stop it. You're too nice. So yeah, well, and then after that, the good stuff really starts coming out. I think we got Titanfall coming out, Dark Souls 2, obviously, South Park: The Stick of Truth. I think it comes out the first week of March.
I don't know why, but I really want to play that game. Am I alone? It looks
great.
I think it looks great. I love South Park, their style of humor. Their games have never, to me, been that great. But this one looks like it's got some serious hope to it.
Yeah, I kind of like the old acclaimed Nintendo 64 South Park game. It was like a first-person shooter.
With snowballs?
Yeah, you could piss on the snowballs and throw them at people. And they were like...
I didn't like that game. I liked the Love Shack Chef trivia game that they had. It was like a mini game. That one was fun. It was a bad game, but it was fun.
Yeah, I don't think the Nintendo 64 South Park game was very good either, but I was a little kid, and the idea of pissing on a snowball to make it more powerful and throwing it at someone was hilarious.
Yeah. Well, the truth is that wouldn't make it a more powerful snowball. It would make it slushy.
Well, you obviously didn't play the game. It basically made an explosive snowball.
Well, you want to really make a snowball bad? Listen, kids, if you're young and too young to decide whether or not this is a good idea, stop watching. You put a rock inside of the snowball, and it's heavier so you can get a good throw. And then the inside rock will then pierce the eye area, or anywhere it hits that has a hole, it will go inside of there and make serious damage internally.
And serious damage to that kid's psyche also. They're gonna be
luckily all the kids are gone right now. God, I wish I didn't say that. Edit that out.
No, it's staying in. But yeah, anything else? It's gonna be a couple exciting. It's gonna be exciting times, I think, coming up for GameFront. We also got
the most exciting times we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I think we got some cool stuff that we're not super ready to talk about just yet, but once we're ready to talk about them, I think you're gonna be excited to hear it. All right. Well, anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, what say we just stare at each other's eyes and
Oh, blinking contest. Okay, hold on. You were when we say go, let's end this with a staring contest. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right. My eyes are closed. On the count of 3, after 3, we open them.
All right. 1.
Okay. 2.
2.
3. You never even said 3. You know what's weird about a staring contest is the harder you you just blink.
It's because I didn't say 3. I was so concentrating on my eyes were actually open at 2, and
but the problem is I don't think people will see. Which screen were you looking at?
I was looking at yours. So I mean, the reality is that I haven't blinked once. James has been lying this whole time.
There.
Anyway,
I think we should end this now.
That was a dumb little segment. I'm sorry for that.
It's always dumb when you lose, isn't it?
Thanks for watching, guys.
Don't forget to like,
comment,
and subscribe.
Bye-bye.